Hello, hello, everything's on load for a second. I'm still keeping the music going because it's just Phoenix Wright music and this thing is actually completely silent at the start menu for some reason. Hopefully fix that. But hi Sivia, how's it going? I'm sorry I stepped out of your PPE. I mean, I was still watching to some degree, but I was getting up a lot. I was getting food and then watching Taco get a PB. He got second place apparently. If they don't, darn it. My hopes have been dashed. Let me make sure I have everything open. I know, right? He got second place. Not world record, but he's so close with Mr. Shifty. So excited for him. Can't wait for that PB to skyrocket. Because he did get a PB. Oh, new version is... remind me later. Doing kinda meh. I'm sorry to hear that. Hope you get better soon. Hopefully this stream can help you at least a little bit. Okay. Pulled up my death counter, which apparently has an update, and it wants to update, but I said no. Update later. And 12 hours. Anyways, we will go ahead and get started here. One last thing, and then I'll turn off the music. Okay. So yeah, to recap. Annoyed from a jerk wandering the stream, the guy who kept getting purged. Yeah, he's kind of a jerk. But, you know, what are you gonna do? People pop up out of nowhere. So to recap, we finally figured out the samurai mystery. It was the producer all along. Yeah, what are you gonna do about the people like that? Just gotta deal with them. That's why you got mods. Might have just been a little kid, I don't know. I'm pretty lenient, so I'm leaving all that kind of stuff up to you guys. It's like I have had a guy in here that made some other friend of mine really upset, and I didn't do anything about it because I didn't care. But, you know, I'm too lenient for that. But, you know, that guy was being a jerk, and I apologize on his behalf, even though I don't know him. Anyways. See, we figured out it was the producer all along. She had shoved the steel samurai, which was actually jackhammer, onto her extremely deadly flower plants. I don't think I'm too nice, just... I don't know. Oh yeah, and then we also found out that apparently Edgeworth killed somebody. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, your present is a bullet. Sorry, but them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something? Don't exactly know what this conversation is. I know what you meant. I was just disagreeing. I don't think I'm very nice at all, but... you know, to each their own. It's an outside perspective, I guess. Good idea. So much for the Russian spring waters. Large unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. Town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it the Gordy. There was a thing recently called Gordy. What was that? Oh, it was TFS. They did they called their stupid Weeping Bell a Gourd. I think that's what it was. Hey, Reborn, and wow, thanks for the bits. I turned down the sound a bit so it's way more tolerable. I didn't know that delve into my stream picture. Oh well. But anyways, thanks for the bits. I don't know where you got those. Did you steal them? I need to report you to the police for giving me illegal bits. And also slapping me with them. The locals are calling it Gordy and a tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. I guess I'm so surprised. The namesake Nessie proved to be a hoax. Hey, that's not true. Nessie is a lovely lady. In a lovely lake. Locals are confident their Gordy is the real deal. Wow, Phoenix. You find everything boring. You think samurais are boring? You think Nessie's boring? Can't they show real news for change? Well, how about a murder? Is that real news to you, Phoenix? Water pressure's kind of low in the shower. Want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the hose? Wow. Good idea, Nick! Apparently ESP is no way of detecting sarcasm. Phoenix's name, like middle name, is sarcasm. We interrupt this program by giving you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrence at the report in Gourd Lake, but this time it's murder! Gourd Lake again? Body of a man was found in the lake of this early morning. Suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecution attorney known for his skill and connections. He was a guaranteed long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Edgeworth? I'd be surprised if I didn't see the picture last time. Edgeworth would never do something like... Nick? Yipes! Maya, fireman yelled at me when I called him. Got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth. What? You mean the prosecutor? Hi, Zaffy, and not this case. He's a suspect in murder. I'm already kind of off the board with this case because it's Edgeworth. Like, he probably didn't kill someone. He had a gun, but after his change of heart, I don't feel like he'd kill someone. When, where, whom, why, how? I don't know. Let's go find out, Nick.
Will deliver judgment.
Alright, let's go. Don't even need to talk to you. Detention center, go. Let's talk to Edgeworth. Sapphire's a little slow today, guys. Give her a break. She's got so much stuff going on. You know, Nick, we've all been here one time or another, haven't we? I mean, I haven't. Technically, I was on this side, so because when it comes to territory, I'm not sure it's something we should mention to many people. Ah! Oh, Edgeworth scowled at me and then left. Hey, Edgeworth, come back! What are you doing here? Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood. He's in detention. Got a bad grade, made the teacher angry. You in a good mood when you were in here? So you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney. Then laugh! Laugh! Well, why aren't you laughing? It's not funny. Should we be laughing? Nah, it's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad, or burst into tears. Edgeworth, we don't have so much free time we can spend in it coming here and laugh at you. Yes, you do. Wow. Actually, he's right. Like, we were just complaining about the lack of pressure in the shower. We got nothing but free time. I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me. Not like this. Never like this. And I didn't want to see you either, believe me. Wow. Why is Phoenix such a jerk? What happened? Tell me what happened. Why should I? What are you gonna do about it? Duh! I'm gonna help you, that's what. Help me? You? Don't be ridiculous. Sorry? You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. Hey, sure you got lucky and won all 3, but your luck's bound to run out someday. Need real skill, right? Experience. Nick, he's insulting you. Nick, why am I always one of us get angry? Phoenix doesn't care. Just does not care at all. Phoenix took place at the Gourd Lake, correct? Yes, late last night. I think it's a long way away from your offices and the court. Why were you down there? I see no need to tell you. Mr. Edgeworth, you didn't really. At least you got Sweepy. I mean, Gordy. Huh? I went to see Gordy. Gordy? What's that? I'll tell you later. I guess she was in the bathroom. Why don't Edgeworth talk to us? See, what do I have in my court record so far? Got my badge. Got these 3. It's kind of weird that Mia is not in here. I got Edgeworth and Gumshoe. She actually just... Yeah, but hi Sweepy, how's it going? She actually just detects when you enter the channel. It just so happens that when you say something, she detects you a little faster, maybe? I don't know, she's weird. Because I'm gonna do what I always do. Here you go, see this. Your attorney's badge? Edgeworth. Let me defend you. Okay, I didn't expect an actual reaction to this. Ah! Ha ha! Good one, Wright. But I'm not that hard up. Not yet. What do you mean by that? I could probably set it up to be... like when people talk. That way the lurkers don't get called out. That'd probably be a good idea, actually. I might change that. Me, trust a wet behind-the-ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never! What? My case is near hopeless, right? Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. What? Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault that they lack confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty. Not mine! I won! Against you twice. And then the first time against Payne? What's Payne up to? I don't believe it. Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You in particular, I cannot ask to do this. Why not? Can I talk to you now? Did you do it? It's really hard for me to ask, but you didn't do it, right? Right? Think what you will. I have only one request. Hey, Taco Champ, congrats. Invoice this time on your number 2 PB. Next time get world record, though. Stay out of this case. Why? The nigga's trying to help you. I know that, but I don't want your help, okay? You baka. Only 10 minutes off? I think you can do it. I believe in you. Like, you took off 10 minutes in that last one, you can do it again. Look, just go away and leave me alone. Mr. Edgeworth did it, didn't he? Maya, let's go investigate elsewhere. Don't doubt my friend that helped me in that last trial. Also, he's gone. Wow. Hang on, I gotta say hi to this guy. He's always here for us. Wait, no, go to here. There we go. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch since he came in. A real pro. Does this guy ever get an introduction in, like, any of the games? I'm not sure I actually want to know that, but I hope he's always there. I can't play this game without my meeple guard. Gourd Lake, Nature Park. Wow, those trees look pretty dead. I guess it is winter. What happened? Yeah, Gourd Lake's in the middle of this park. I can see the police walking around in there, questioning people, probably. Hey, Royal, how's it going? Hey, and that Detective Gumshoe over there? I should change Taco's thing to be, spoiler, it's PBs, instead of it's tacos. Anyways, where, pal? There's enough of us here. You found anything? Sorry, sir. Nothing. Idiot. Trials tomorrow. We need clues on double. But sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested the attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir. He's the one who... Shut up! Yes, you try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. I mean, just get out of my face, pal. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe's kinda scary today. Recruits. Peh. Ah! Eek. Hey, you're that hairy guy, Hairy Butts! Right, Phoenix Wright. Will he ever learn my name? Does he ever learn his name? That's what are you here, pal? Investigating? Well, yes, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it! Seems different than usual. It actually seems helpful. 3 minutes late consistently? Sapphire's having a hard time. Alright? She's getting up there in the years. It's been like, what, 3 months since I installed her? It's like 3 months old. Because Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet. Huh? Oh, you don't say. Now he's sad. Hey, what happened? Detective Gumshoe, do you know what happened here? Huh? You don't know, pal? No. Wow, okay, Mr. Head in the Air, Fluffy Pink Clouds Lawyer. Head in though, huh? Never mind, I'll tell you. Happened last night about 15 minutes after midnight. There was a boat out on Gourd Lake. In that boat were 2 men. One of the men shot the other with a pistol. Bam! And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth? A cop who arrived at the scene arrested him. That did not answer my question. How did he get there so fast? Well, there was a witness. What came in, we traced it to the lake. A witness. I don't think Mr. Edgeworth did it is a murderer. Absolutely not. It's impossible. There's a witness in here. I don't believe a lick of it. Right. Who cares what a witness says? I care. You leave him, don't you, detective? Of course I do. But police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's even really talking to the investigation that seriously. Oh no. After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us. Hard to imagine no one stand up to take his side. Well, at least you are, detective. At least you are. Yeah. So were they like friends or something? Like, what has Edgeworth done for these guys? I don't really... You want to take Mr. Edgeworth's case? Yeah, it's a bit of a celebrity. You defended him and you lost, your reputation sure to suffer. What's more, the case against him is, well, it's pretty solid. Suppose if they would have a witness. Hey, pal! Don't tell me you're gonna turn your back on him, too. You're the Steel Samurai. Mr. Edgeworth helped you get the client declared innocent. He did. I know. What did Edgeworth do for the police? Like, they kind of say... He just said, like, Edgeworth did a lot for him, but what did he do? Besides get people declared guilty. Especially not us, he said. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. Should have heard him talking about you after the Steel Samurai case. Kept saying right, over and over. Nick? Not sure that's a good sign. Neither am I. Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it. Alright, what about the witness? Who is this witness? Sorry, pal. That's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow. Only that one witness? Yep, it was pretty cold on the lake last night. It was Christmas Eve, after all. Merry Christmas, by the way. Still, we all agreed. Never know when you're gonna turn up another witness. That's why we're here checking out things. So far, we're coming up empty. Oh, it's Christmas today. I forgot. Merry Christmas. What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick? Talk to Santa. Where is Santa? Detective Gumshoe, sir. What? Found something. No, sir, not yet. There's a call from Prinick. They want to hold an investigation briefing. A briefing? Right. I'm off. Oh, sorry, pal. Guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last things you want to ask me about before I head back? How to get in touch with you? The autopsy report? I kind of want both of these. I'd say the autopsy report is more important. Do you have any information on the victim? Sorry, they haven't worked up the autopsy report yet. Still waiting for it myself. Actually, say if you get the time, drop by the Prinick. You can talk more there, pal. Are you coming back, detective? Probably not, pal. What do you do if you get time to talk to you about? Link to a comment you probably enjoy now you played Ace Attorney. I'll link in Discord. Okay. Detective lawyering. Detective Gumshoe gave you directions to the police station. I should probably already have these. I'm a lawyer. Detective Gumshoe. What? We'd like to take a look around the park. Can we walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission. Can I get that on paper? You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy. Yeah, they don't have time to think about not giving you information. Right. Now let's get investigating. Right, first things first. We have to examine this area. What does this say? I can't read from that far away. The sign says Gourd Lake Nature Park. Okay. Full of families picnicking on the weekend. But no waterfall. Not many picnickers come here for spiritual training, Maya. Why not? Oh yeah, happy Piccolo Day, everybody. Get your woodwind instruments out and your special beam cannons ready, because it is time to be a piccolo. I guess here. I wonder if there's actually going to be a Santa. That'd be pretty funny. I expect at least a sign, right? Oh, this is Gourd Lake. Yep. Not sure it warrants wowzers, though. Probably not. But hey, look at that snack stand. That's enough for wowzers. Samurai dogs. Trying to think of a joke, but I can't think of any Japanese jokes. Name like Samurai Dog. How can they not be? They're a little behind the times, though. Kids are all into the pink princess now. Don't really know if I want a princess dog. I mean, like, you know? Or a pink dog. Terrible Piccolo Day. Why is it terrible? This stuck out to me. What is this? Little hats? Poppers here, you know, that pull the string. Oh, they're... Huh. They're party poppers. Hey, Nick. This might be a clue. Let's take it. Come on, admit it. You just want to pop it, right? Was that obvious? A popper, I mean, if they're giving me the option to take it, I think I can take it. Huh? Where'd it go? I already put it in my pocket. Wow. Hey, he wants his own happiness. Trash can's empty. At least the place is well maintained. Kind of. It's over here. Wow, Gourd Lake is really big. Yeah, I was looking at the snack stand, actually. Why are they called Gourd Lake? Is it shaped like a gourd? Oh, they used to grow gourds here. Whoa, no way. I'm sure it's because the lake looked like a gourd would have viewed from above. That's what I said. You know, like an hourglass shape? It was shaped like a gourd, actually. But that's just a coincidence. Oh, okay. So it was both, I guess. Hot dog stand. It's closed. Christmas fringe looked a little half-baked. Banner reads Samurai Dog. Someone needs to redecorate. Phoenix is really cynical, I have to say. I didn't see the sign. It was left boat docks, right exit. Yeah, I guess I can keep exploring. Let's go to the woods first. What the? Why is there... Oh, because of Nessie. Got it. I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping. They got guts camping at the scene of a murder. Hey, Nick, if they were camping here last night, they might know something about the murder. That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's talk to them. Are they here? See if there's any pictures hanging out over here. This camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. Must take pictures when it's triggered by a noise. Wow, cool. Let's try it out. Cough. Hi, I'm Nick. Maybe we're not saying loud enough. Hey, I'm Nick. Nick, will you stop that? Maybe it's broken. Don't kick it. Maybe it's set to respond to voices. I know, the party popper. Ow, ow, my eyes, ow. What? Okay, well, they went off. Yo, hey you! Oh, jeez. You know, if we were still in the samurai thing, I would say this is a good time for Afro Samurai to show up, but got Afro Camera Girl instead. Let's see. Hey, you, get your hands off that! Lotta what? What in the Samuel? Look what you done now. There goes a whole roll of film. I thought we already got past worst character. I thought worst character was like what's her name? Wendy Oldbag. Sorry, nice and all, but don't play my bills. You know how much a roll of that film costs. I'll pay you back. What were you thinking set off party popper in a place like this? Well, what? Don't try to play stupid with me just cause you think I'm some country bumpkin. Yeah, I know how you Yanks think. I say those Southern folks talk like Zeddery and draw. Why, they must be dumb. Well, let me tell you, just cause I might be dumb doesn't mean we all are. At least Wendy can be funny. Is Lotta, I'm assuming that's who this is, just not funny. Also, that's a dumb name. What's her last name? Lotta Pictures or something? And here are you now, her chaperone? Yeah, no, rather, we're sort of friends? Partners, maybe? Did you figure out what you all want to say? For bejesus's sake. God, I'd rather sit through a lot of Papa's drawers unless you stutter all day. Guess we should pay her for the film. Watch it. Yes, ma'am. She does seem to have quite an attitude. Second thought, I'll pay later, when she forgets. I'm really sorry. So what's up? What'd you see? What happened? I don't really care about your name. What? Can't you see I'm changing the film of my camera here? Someone, I'm not naming any names, but someone used up a whole roll. Kinda your fault. Sorry. I wonder if I have anything to show her that would get her attention. I don't know, do we? Let's ask about her name first. She'll probably talk about that. Okay, never mind. Do I have anything? I got my badge. You wanna see my badge? There you go. Here, this is my badge. Wait, 2 times now it's actually done something? Am I playing the wrong game? Am I playing Phoenix Wright Badge Attorney? This is my badge! Huh? Ain't badge supposed to be all shiny and impressive? You a cop or something? I'm a lawyer. What? You only gotta try to pull one of those lawsuits on me in that film now. Cause I have you know I'm a fighter and I wrestle the meaner looking things than you. Your badge actually does something in this case. It's dumb. My badge is supposed to be a joke. No, that's not at all. We're here investigating a murder that took place here on the lake. A murder? Sounds cool. Why didn't y'all say that in the first place? Go ahead, ask me anything you like. Finally, some cooperation. You too. You can come out hiding now. I won't bite hard. I'm thinking about where did Maya get to? Sorry, I was feeling a little overwhelmed. Culture gap and all. Never you mind, honey. I can talk ye. I don't know how to say that. If it pleases you. Thanks, I think I'll be okay. Great then, I'm Lotta. Lotta Heart. Oh, jeez. She has a lot of heart. Well, y'all can just call me Lotta. I'm here photographing meteor showers for the research project. Really? I expected the Nessie thing, the Gordy or whatever. Mighty pleased to meet ya. Alright, what do you gotta say now? What happened? Oh yeah. When was that murder anyway? I ain't seen much television lately. Happened late the night of Christmas Eve, you know, yesterday. That's so, Christmas Eve? Man, the boat was shot. Did you see anything? Let me see. A boat, you say? I reckon I might have seen one. Not sure, though. You gotta remember I've been watching this here lake for a good 3 days now. I seen our boats choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember which one I seen when. So what does he do, Lotta? Me? You don't really want to know that, do you? Actually, I'm research doing a country U, right in the heart of the Heartland. Wow, neat. Nick, she's a research student at university. Country U. Yeah, I heard. Yeah. When'd you come up here? Let me see, I guess it was about 3 days ago? What are you photographing? Didn't I tell you already? Meteors, yep, meteor showers. On stars, I don't... That's quite a camera you have there. You know, the one we just wasted film on. Y'all better know it. It's a German-made, genuine Sologen. Isn't that where they make knives? I don't know, is it? Never heard of a Sologen knife. What's the device you have stuck to the camera? Huh? Device? It started moving all by itself when I fired my party popper. Oh, that triggers the shutter whenever it detects a certain sound. Programmed to pick up loud noises right now. Programmable camera. Neat. Law's camera added to the court record. I'm going to assume she has a picture of what happened. Yeah, bot has been pretty late today. I might change it so it's when you talk and then it'll always go off right away. Alright, what's over here? She's got a car. This SUV has seen better days. Wait, she straight up ignored you. Oh yeah, she did, didn't she? You definitely have one. Oh, I know why it is. You changed your name. And I haven't changed it back. I can fix that right now, actually. Nope, too late. I already fixed it. You deserve one, so you get one. There you go. Fixed it. I don't know if it'll actually go off since you're already in chat, but it's there. See, I can't believe anyone would drive the car down here. I can't believe she got it in here. Where did she even come from? Hey, Nick. What? Don't tell me you're hungry again. That'd be a surprise, wouldn't it? No. I was just wondering why I can't be posting pans all made of aluminum. They didn't talk about that in any of the law books. No law saying they have to be made out of aluminum then. I'm not having this conversation. What'd she eat? Looks like a can of something. Can of beans? Takes a pretty tough skin to camp out in this cold. What's this say? Sign says no camping. Funny place to pitch your tent. She doesn't even have a tent, but she has a car, I guess. What if the sign said no setting tents on fire? I think that goes without saying. I think they have signs like that. Oh. Okay, so what do we do here? The camera's ready to respond to noise, but it only responds to loud noises, like a party popper or a gunshot. Well, put two together, Nick. Also, wow, Roy, you got 300. Why is everyone getting such low numbers lately? There we go, Taco got 975. I didn't even change it. Do you have anything I can talk to you about? No? Okay. I think we should go explore somewhere else then. See, there was the boat rental shop. And then Sivia gets 1,200 just to show up Taco. Boat rental shop. Nick, what is this place? A boat rental shop. Closed for Christmas, it seems. Guess a murder taking place in one of the boats wouldn't be good for business either. I mean, it improved the hotel that we had a murder in, so... Well, I guess the murder didn't happen there, did it? Well, how about I go with one when your trial's finished? Hey, good idea! You bet! That won't be weird. Sivia's trying to show you up, Taco. Look, anyone's around. Probably closed because it's Christmas. Small boat rental shop. Okay, there's nothing there. What about the boats? Can you tell me anything about those? Some boats floating in the dock. Was one of these boats used in the murder, I wonder? Probably. Change my mind. I don't really want to go for a boat ride. What if I get shot? By Edgeworth. I mean, he didn't do it, but what if I get shot by Edgeworth? Alright, I guess I have to go out now. Lotta was not giving me a lot of info. What is that? Do they have Sonic the Hedgehog in their security office? Because that is amazing. It's like in Shadow the Hedgehog when the President of the United States had a picture of Shadow and Sonic. And I don't think they've ever even stood together until that point, but whatever. Looks like Detective Gumshoe was in here. Something wrong, miss? Hmm? Turning yourself in? Okay, what did you do? Shoplifting? Larceny? Public indecency? No, none of the things. We're looking for Detective Gumshoe. Is he around? Gumshoe? Oh yeah, he's in a meeting right now. I don't think he'll be out anytime soon. Okay, we'll come back. You do that. Oh, and go straight home and stay out of trouble. No more shoplifting, you got that? Do I look like a criminal or something? You were in here once for being a criminal, but I have no idea what this guy's issue is. Is it because you're dressed weird? That's pretty rude. Is that the police department's mascot? That's the Blue Badger. It was my idea. I made it. It's my mascot. I see. Oh, nice. I'll get him a signed mascot of the Criminal Affairs Department. If it's the last thing I do. Good luck. What's this? Must be the chief of the detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? Gord, late. Gord, he's sighted. I don't believe it. Shouldn't he be reading something more important? I don't like this chief. Like, if this guy is the chief, then I am kind of afraid for what this place has to offer. It might be weird. Also, I kind of expected Edgeworth to be here, so what do I have to do then? I'm going to be back 1 second, just need to let the doggy out. Alright, I'm back. The chief of the police, Japan, California, is apparently a huge nerd, and a kind of a jerk. Alright, back to Lotta. Maybe I missed something here. I think I examined everything. Maybe have I examined the lake? Can't even examine the lake. Okay. Do I have anything? Talk about your camera. Lotta? Yeah? So your camera triggers a lot of explosion noises? Yep. Actually, the victim in the case we're researching, he was shot with a pistol. A pistol? I didn't expect this to actually work, by the way. Right. Now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to a party popper? I guess it would. Your camera didn't get a picture of the murder, did it? Hey! Y'all are pretty bright. I see what you're saying. Tell you what. I have a look-see at my film. But it would have been a photo taken last night. Japanifornia. That's a pretty good name. I checked them once, don't remember if there's anything on them though. What if I got something? Could be a witness to a genuine murder. Yeehaw! I'll go and check that film. Y'all come back now, you hear? Where'd she go? Oh, hi Maya. Went inside her SUV. Guess we come back later. Guess we can't animate that stuff, but okay, I guess I'm back on track now. I'm gonna bet that Detective Gumshoe's out of his meeting. Go to a Japanese village in the middle of California. That's pretty good. We'll probably get there eventually. Let's see. Criminal affairs. There we go. I guess Detective Gumshoe is still in that meeting. Hey! Thanks for coming down, pal. Detective Gumshoe. We just finished the meeting, for better or worse. Get the feeling we're in for some bad news. And wasn't there someone said that Maya's favorite food was changed from ramen to burgers? I mean, at least they're not showing them actually eating. Like, eat your burgers and then you see them slurping up noodles. That would be weird. Anything about the victim yet? No. Still can't ID him. How could you not ID him? I'm pretty sure his face wasn't covered up, was it? Unless his face was shot. Mr. Edgeworth said anything? Not a word. So, how'd the meeting go? I can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer. True, that's actually more reason to tell me. You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth, a human like me or me, but Still, I get the feeling that if he's done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it, pal. Eat your hamburgers. I'm Apollo. That was my dog's name once. That was a long time ago. It's just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that? So you think that Mr. Edgeworth did it? Well, I'll try to start tomorrow, as scheduled. I see. Hey, in the end, you did tell us about the meeting. Don't go telling anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. And do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs your help. He needs help, and you're the one to help him. I'm sure he's got some reason why he won't talk to us. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. Trusting Edgeworth. Alright, maybe we'll learn why they trust him so much. Why do we trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? Well, I think that's obvious. We got a strong working relationship, us two. We trust each other, and that's how it works. Working relationship. See, Mr. Edgeworth always has defendants get declared guilty, every time. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times, like when he faked that, information. But there's a reason. He trusts our investigation, see? He trusts us to get the right man. That's why I work extra hard, pal. Gotta earn that trust he places in us. I see. Because Edgeworth's a man you can trust. Yeah, my word on that. The autopsy report? Unlock a bunch of stuff, jeez. The autopsy report? Oh, that? Yeah, I made a copy for you. Oh, thanks. So you can't tell me about the meeting, but you can tell me about the autopsy report. Like, okay. Thank you. Nick? Huh? Can you show me that photo of the victim? Wow. Fancy man. Look at those little swirly hair parts. That face. Someone you know? That's surprising. I don't know. I have this feeling that I met him somewhere a long time ago. Interesting. Let's see, what does the autopsy report say? Time of death sometime on the 24th to 25th. Cause of death, one bullet shot to the heart. Wow. Let's see, where is... We don't have a picture of him? Really? We don't even have a name. Seems to be research student. She's camped out and photographed shooting stars. She is younger than every character except Maya. I guess that shouldn't surprise me too much. Here, what do you think about my badge? Sorry, I'm drawing a blank right now. What do you think about this? Sorry, I'm drawing a blank right now. What do you think about this? Well, hope it helps you, pal. Thanks, detective. One more time. Wish you luck. Oh, 900 stars. Not the best. You can go for 2,000, I believe. Detention center. Nope, still nothing. Guess I have to go back to Lada. Takes me a second to register where I'm supposed to go when there's such a huge list. Nope, darn it. I said that and then instantly messed up. 5,000 stars. Lake Woods. Detect December 25th, Cord Lake Woods. Hey y'all! Lada! Wait up, sec, we got a bingo! My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night. Yay! This is them, take a look. Okay. Wait. See? He's shooting him with a pistol! Looks like that, yeah. You can't really tell who's that shooting. Yeah, well, there was no fog out there last night to string a bullfrog. Well, you know, seeing these photos reminded me of something. Good luck with food, Sivia. What? I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness. What? Are you serious? Of course. How do you forget? Never mind. Y'all reckon I should tell the cops? You're shooting Darth Vader. I mean, maybe. I reckon no. I don't feel like you're... I reckon no. What's that? Now don't y'all think you can pull one over on me just because you speak the lingo. I know enough to know when you see a murder, you tell us to tell the cops. It's my obligation as a citizen. Say, I'm off to talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo. Later. See, I said reckon no because you weren't actually a witness. What? Can't y'all see I'm kind of busy? Tell us what you saw too, please. Nice try, honey, but I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice, and that means the cops. I'd sooner eat some of the south side of northbound skunk than tell you. Lotta. Don't like get your skivvies in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow, or that the other way around. Don't matter, I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Hot darn. She left. Well, that's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick? We solved something, there's not much we can do about it. The question is, what exactly did she see? Probably not much, if she forgot. Guess we'll find out in the trial tomorrow. Also, didn't she say she took 2 pictures? Like, where's the second one? Guess I'm done there. Oh look, we got another thing. What's going on? Please have given up their questioning. Hey. What? I was joking about the Santa. I didn't expect a Santa. I should have expected a Santa. Why is Santa Claus here? And wow, that nose. I don't know if a little kid would be attracted to this kind of Santa. Seems a little off. Nick, I think Santa's mad at you. Long time no see, Nick. Have you been naughty or nice? I know, so you don't really have to answer. Nick, you know Santa? Wow. Nick and Saint Nick. Hey, I see the connection. I actually forgot his name was Saint Nick. Don't be ridiculous. Dude, it's me, Santa Claus. You know old Santa Claus. Who is this guy, though? Larry. What? This is not Santa Claus. I do not trust the Saint Nick. It's not Santa Claus though, it's Larry. He's falsified Santa Claus. Also, his nose got a lot smaller when he took the beard off. What are you doing here? Ain't it obvious? I'm working my day job. I don't know what voice I gave him. It's kind of been a while since we've seen Larry. Although his clock has been involved in 2 murders. Larry Claus. I sell samurai dogs. You want one? Gotta get money for the date, you know. My girl Canis. Canis? I think it's Canis. Canis? Well, either way, she deserves the best. Canis? Another model, I hope. Oh, she's a fine, fine woman, Nick. It was her idea to wear the costume. She was all, you go, girlfriend. You know what? Wait, what? Well, this costume for me. That's great, Larry. Wow, a Santa costume. She must be really nice. Whoa, cute. Nick, who's she? She's not my what? No, she's not. What? Not my what? I'm his partner, Maya Fey. I'm the little sister. Sister? Wow, Nick, must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister. No, I'm not Nick's sister. I'm older sister's little sister. Huh, sounds great. Don't worry, Maya, he's not listening. He did meet Mia, right? Yeah, he gave her the clock, obviously. I guess they don't look anything alike, other than having black hair. So, yeah, we got Larry Claus here. What is he doing here? I bet he better not be the witness. You work here. Have you heard anything? Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Cayence, obviously. He would have been standing out here in the cold. Oof. I think we just said caught him off guard, Maya. No, it's just Cayence is not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot. What? This guy gets with every model. A model. I knew it. She doesn't? Oh yeah, she doesn't. Oh wow. I was so used to seeing her with, you know, Maya's black hair that I forgot Mia doesn't actually have black hair. She had brown hair. Is she in the court record anymore? Nope, she's gone. Huh, neat. Defendant is Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. Nick, why would Larry know Edgeworth? Whoa, Nick! You don't mean that Miles Edgeworth? Old Edgy? They know each other? Yeah, he's a murder suspect. Whoa, murder? Huh? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry? Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school. What? He's twitching out. Well, tell me about samurai dogs. You know the whole, other thing. Tell me about the dogs. Woof. Oh, you mean samurai dogs? Their honor in every bite. I couldn't think of anything. Why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look gourd-shaped. Oh, well, originally they were gourd dogs. You know, like guard dogs. Ouch. Samurai thing was Kyan's idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know. So change the name and you go, girlfriend. Kids can't get enough of those samurai dogs. Something about that just seems wrong. Getting a ton of customs here at the lake. What with the big news? The big news? Yeah, Gordy. Oh, I was expecting the murder, but Gordy works. We're talking about Edgeworth. So Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry? Yeah, Nick, Kim, and I used to hang out all the time. Wow, I never knew. You never asked. I never knew either, but, you know. Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud. Studying all the time, being like, be like father. Like his father? Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the defense lawyer? Wow. Wait. You said defense lawyer. Yeah. Wait a second, but Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney. What? Edgy's got a Probius on his knee. No, he's a prosecuting attorney. That's like the total opposite of defense lawyer. Huh? Go figure. Oh, he's just talking about defending the weak, who are unable to defend themselves. Man, he's going about the man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. Wonder what changed his mind, though. Do you know Nick? Nick? Oh, he's twitching out. Maybe you should put the mask back on. So yeah, plot is happening. Really, really bad. What's Gordy? Huh? You mean you don't know? It's here in this very lake. A giant, mysterious monster. Gordy. It's also a gourd. A monster? Yeah. Check it out. This article from yesterday's newspaper. Here's a photo. Wow, it's really real. I can't see that. It's really small. Oh, thanks for the zoom in. Huh. Nick, a monster. A real monster. Yeah, it's probably just a log or something. Right? I don't know if a log would be vertical like that. It's definitely something. Or a really good Photoshop. Did they have Photoshop back then? The photo from the person who took the photo. Or quote, set the camera to automatic and when it got in the frame, I heard a loud bang, like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water. That was Lotta, wasn't it? If I could have seen it, why would there be a sound like an explosion? Larry, can I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million. $1 million? Grow up, Larry. Did not even respond out loud. He was just like, grow up. Here, take my badge. Everyone else responding to this. Huh? Oh, that's an attorney's badge, isn't it? Dude, you really helped me out back in that trial. Sorry, I can't really pay you. You blow it all on Kayans. But you can have all the dogs you want. Really? You're gonna go bankrupt. If you let her out your dogs, you won't have any left for the other customers. Hey, no problem. That's what makes her happy, you know? I just have to remind you that it was me who got you off the hook. I mean, she wasn't even there for that. Think about this. What's that? It's a camera. Take pictures with it. Apparently I just took this with me. Huh? Larry, you mean you don't know what a camera is? Of course I know. Hey, you looking at a bona fide junior high graduate. Talking about the weird contraption on the camera. Oh, that. Well, it's hard to explain. Just forget about it. Wanna go show me then? Jeez. Autopsy report. Hey Larry, do you know this guy? Who's this? I don't know. That's why I asked you. Who's this, Maya? How do you know her name? Well, oh wait, Maya said you've seen him before, didn't she? What do you think about this? What's this? What's this? There's pictures everywhere. What's this? There's fog in my hair. I've been getting pretty bad lately, Nick. Actually, the photo's blurry, Larry. It was taken last night. Last night? You're super helpful. It's like, how am I even telling him about this? I wonder what the boat rental shop has someone at it. Nope. It's just like weird. I'm just holding up this thing, and he's like, "What's this?" Oh, it's a camera. It's like, did I pull the camera with me? What's going on? Did I take a picture of the camera? That would be kind of redundant, don't you think? I don't know. The detention center. Nothing. Criminals Affairs Department. Maybe Lotta's here. Well, got some numbers going on. Not a Gumshoe in sight. If you're looking for Detective Gumshoe, he's in the questioning room. Apparently important witness turned up. He'll be there in a while. Lotta Hart. Has to be. Uh-oh. Is there anything in here I can actually mess with? Also, this is a really fancy looking laptop for back in, like, what, 2000? All the computers are super big, though. It's been so long since I've seen a big computer. I think I actually still have my giant monitor in my closet somewhere. I doubt it works. But now we got these sleek, super flat monitors. I mean, this one in front of me I'm using as, the game capture is actually just a TV. So, you know. Okay, where do I need to go? Detention center, nothing. Wright & Co. law offices? Make sure it has a hammer space. More like a photographic memory, and then he just summons photos with his eye beams. Oh, nothing. It's just something's been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report once more? Hey! I remember now! This guy! This is the lawyer that was at the office Mia worked at. Oh, interesting. Met him once when we hang out with Sis. That office. Wait. You mean Grossberg's office? Wow, everyone's coming back! It's the last name I expect to come up. Maybe I could talk to him, for old time's sake. Are we gonna meet Mr. Red, White, and Blue again, too? I guess they're in jail, though. Like, they are just in prison. Does he get broken out? It's like he has a lot of money, so let's go to Grossberg, I guess. He still doesn't have his picture. That's kind of sad. I was kind of hoping he would get that back. Him. Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha! You're Mia's something or other, are you not? I was her understudy, yes. Phoenix Wright. Aha! And you're Mia's something too, are you not? Her little sister, yes. You've grown! You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know, except your hair is apparently not, you know, brown. It takes me back. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg, sir? Hmm? Ah, yes, I beg your pardon. Of course you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something in the matter? Actually, you know what? First things first. Oh, we can just talk about it? I want to know about the painting. Why don't you have your painting yet? Whatever that happened to that painting? Oh yes, I do not think I shall ever be coming back home to this office. I can't exactly claim it is stolen. I suppose it's my just desserts. Old bitter desserts. I mean, you could claim it as stolen. He was blackmailing you. There was a murder last night. A murder? You haven't heard? I just got up, you see. Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol. Edgeworth? What? Who? Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown. This is terrible news indeed. I guess he hadn't heard anything. Alright, well, obvious thing is... No, wait, don't move. Take me like an hour to get around this guy. No, autopsy. Hmm? Strange. I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Ah! Do you remember? He was a lawyer here in my office. That's Hammond. Robert Hammond. Alright, what's the pun here? Robert Hammond. Mr. Hammond. Say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot? Okay, now I can talk to him. Robert Hammond. What's the pun here? I don't get it. Robert Hammond. Well, he's quite the ham. I'll give him that. Mr. Hammond, he was the defense attorney at that case. That case? The DL6 incident. Wow, everything's coming back from the first one, huh? I guess the second one. That does sound familiar. Perhaps you remember? Someone mentioned it. It's an incident where the police were so at a loss they used the spirit medium. Wait, you don't mean that the medium my mother? Yes, my dear. The spirit medium, Misty Fey, was your mother, contacted the spirit and victim. But the case was at a loss. No conviction was made. And I don't get it. You said everything's a pun. Robert Hammond. I don't know. Happened 15 years ago. A very strange case indeed. They never caught the criminal, right? Correct. Mr. Fay used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man, but Mr. Hammond won the case, and the suspect was declared innocent. And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her right then, right, Mr. Grossberg? Yes, quite. Thank you. No, please, don't mention it. DL6. Never thought I'd hear that name again, even though I just had a thought bubble of, I feel like I've heard this before. Oh wait, what does that have to do with anything with Mr. Edgeworth? It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DLC did it with none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth. What? His father? If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you. Wait, this is a photograph of my mother. Misty Fay's photo. Not exactly what I expected her mother to look like, really. We've got Misty Fay's mother. What's going on here? Gregory. I'm sorry. Also, we lost all the other places. But geez, Edgeworth has a pretty checkered past, huh? His father's dead, he wanted to be like his dad, and then he died. Now I feel bad. What's this? I was hoping you'd gotten my message the first time. Edgeworth, what about your defense? It's no concern of yours. Guess you haven't found one yet? Alright. Here you go, Edgeworth, talk to me. Edgeworth? It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited, yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit it, I'm impressed, Wright. You were always single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you? It's almost like this game is very linear. Now the DL6 incident. Right, DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. Like I'd want you to defend me. Gosh, it's not like I wanted to be a defense attorney or anything. That's why I refused to offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. I just wanted to keep you away from DL6. So you think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know. You look so sad. But I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like, and I will answer to the best of my abilities. Did you do it? That's my first question. Oh. Guess there's only one thing I can say. DL6 incident where my father died. Oh, jeez. Right before my eyes, he was shot and killed, and I saw it all. My memories from the time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested, a man. Pretty clear is the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium that used to talk to my late father said the same thing. He was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond who killed the suspect's name. And Hammond is the victim in the Gourd Lake murder. Correct. Spirit medium, that was my mom. What? You mean you're... It's strange. Thought the terrible incident was about to end, and now this. About to end. DL6 says it happened 15 years ago. 15 years on December 28th. December 28th. Statute of limitations run out in 3 days. What? Nick, what does that mean? In case statute of limitations runs out illegally, the case never happened. Interesting. 3 days from now, the DL6 incident will be closed forever. What happened to the suspect? The one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. So he was like 35, I guess? I understand why you go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect for such a big case. Your father. Your father was a liar? He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently. So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps, right? I'd rather not talk about it. Yeah, super sad. Alright, what do you gotta say about... No, you know what? Here's my badge again. Your attorney's badge? Can't say I really want to see one of those right now. Oh. Well, fine then. What's that? I'm not in the mood for idle banter, Wright. Autopsy report? I'm I'm sorry, I can't think of anything I want to say about that. Lake photo? Who would have thought there'd be a photo? Edgeworth, did you shoot him? What do you think, Wright? I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone, no. So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Right? It pains me to ask you this now. I know, you want us to defend you. Yes, will you? Of course we will. Who could have guessed this day would come? Not me. This is my chance to finally pay you back. Pay him back? What? Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Other than, you know... I mean, there was the thing last trial where you helped me out in keeping that producer at bay. Never mind, I guess you don't really need to know. Huh. My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. Okay. I guess we should... What's that? Why is everything shaking? An earthquake? It's a big one. Calming down. Phew. That was scary. Huh? Where's Edgeworth? There, he's on the floor on the ball, shivering. Oh no. I guess he doesn't do well with earthquakes. Sort of running, but curling up in a ball? That doesn't really seem like Edgeworth either. I guess we're done. Wow, you're very, like, off-put about him just curling up like that. Yeah, let a request Detective Gumshoe. Alright, I guess we're just done with Edgeworth. You know, never mind the fact that he just had a breakdown. I think some people might have like some kind of emotional thing where like, oh, this guy lied though, so he's not a good person or something. I don't know. Anyways, let's go to Criminal Affairs, turn in our letter of request. If Gumshoe's even here. Criminal Affairs. What's going on here? Irk. What's wrong, Detective? This wild lady comes in a while ago. Says you came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this about, pal? A lot of heart. Why are you going to frown on witnesses? You want to give Miss Edward a death sentence, pal? Just, I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence. Trying to say something about the way I do my job. No, sir. Anyways, here, take this thing, please. Look what I got. Hey, you did it, pal. Got our way to the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you. Thanks, Detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow then. Good luck, pal. Hey, you guys feel the earthquake a little while back? I was so worried. Worried? We're fine. Lived out here my whole life. Pretty used to them by now. Really? I thought she lived up in a mountain. Oh, I wouldn't worry about you two, pal. We'll worry about Mr. Edgeworth. Alright. Did see me overreact a little, now that you mention it. Yeah, well, not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm gonna go check on him. You two can get rest for our trial. Later! Hi, Nearly. How's it going? Let's go in school. I was only in the same class for the 4th grade, transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. Are we going straight to the court? Wow, I expected you to go... I expected to go back to finding stuff. We didn't really get anything solid. I was like, yeah, Gumshoe's pretty cool. I like that he has like a real respect for Edgeworth, you know? Karma? That's right. Manfred von Karma. Wait, what? I was expecting the actual word karma, but... he's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He is a god of prosecution, right? A god! Not a single case? He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. I've got a claim coming for someone who forges evidence. He taught me what it really means to be a prosecutor. What? Just picture prosecutor as visited me multiplied by a factor of 10. Edgeworth times 10. Like Kaioken times 10. Your teacher, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. Sorry about that. Now trying to find you guilty? What a creep. Oh wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost in 40 years. 40 years! He's as worth as me times 20. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. Says someone like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia, Maya, you'd really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh, I can't. Sorry. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. Couldn't reach? It's because I haven't been training. Powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. What are you whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. You just, when my partner here grows 40 feet in different directions, then, it's just part of her training. It's her special spiritual training. I guess you never noticed. Who's that? Like a vampire. Fence is ready, Your Honor. First off, he looks stressed out, but is this guy like Dracula or something? Oh gee, is this like where we find out this is a spin-off of Castlevania? Phoenix Wright is actually secretly a Belmont and he has to beat Dracula himself in a court of law in order to break the curse? Is that the trick here? Is that the spin-off trick? This guy looks pretty fancy. Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready? So you'd like to play Castlevania? Objection, I don't like to play Castlevania. Fool. You seriously think that I would stand here and not be completely prepared? Right, my apologies. Thanks, good luck with laundry. You silly emotes. It's even got the judge scared. Very well, your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course, that should be fine. I've actually only played one Castlevania game. I don't remember which one it was. It was for the DS, Portrait of Ruin, I think? It was one with a guy and a girl. They weren't really Belmonts. Other than that, the only experience I have with Castlevania was... there was a Warcraft 3 game where one player and then like 3 others were the villains in this giant castle, and the Belmonts were all players that had to go through this NPC castle while trying to deal with like minions and Dracula coming in and messing with them. It was really fun. But anyways, that's the only experience I have with Castlevania. Other than like watching. I think I watched Symphony of Night. Anyways, this guy royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this? Can't fight against the king. I called the detective in charge of this case, Detective Gumshoe. Realized it wasn't followed. What's okay, Richard is fast. You're here now, and that's all that really matters to me, and hopefully you're having a good time. Okay. Have fun lurking. I appreciate your viewership, and I hope you enjoy. Let's see. Thank you for the follow, too. Let's see. Gumshoes first, see how this goes. Describe the incident, now! This guy's very demanding. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at the map, pal. The murder happened late Christmas Eve, around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now happened to be a woman camping near the edge of the lake. At 12 12:10 a.m. she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. He went towards the boat rental shop. I can already see a flaw in what he just said. Testify to court about your arrest, now. But wait, Mr. Von Karma? Yes? Actually, I'm the one who's supposed to be handling the proceedings. Oh, he wiggling his finger. Like what? Wrong. There is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course. You're quite right. No, he's not. The judge is funny, but he doesn't have much of a backbone, huh? I called the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect or anything at all, but the next morning, a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. There's a bit of a hole there, but okay. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now. Don't order me around. A man called to the station around 30 minutes after midnight. Who? Received a call from a man? Yep. It's a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? Oh, jeez. I see you, Royal. I will wish you luck with the modding, and thank you for joining. Also, Meloda06, thank you for the follow. Hope you enjoy streams to come. Dun 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 dun. Alright, let's see. That woman and the man who called into report are 2 different people, obviously. Different people? There were 2 witnesses. Irk. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I summoned the woman who was camping. Who was camping? A lot of heart. What happened next, detective? So we don't get to talk to the man? We had to see the crime as fast as we could. Hold it! How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? Well, I said it was about 3 minutes, pal. That's pretty fast. Our motto for the month is get there quick. Objection. Snap. Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets. It's not a secret. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Do that and you'll be able to look forward to your next salary review. So much to look forward to these days. This is no time for daydreaming. Continue. Yes, sir. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Hold it. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murder at all, really. Objection. Detective, the court requires facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Snap. Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir. Dracula is no joke. Got a share of objectives. I didn't suspect him or anything at all. Alright, I don't need to press that. Next morning, a body was found in the lake. Hold it! Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was received in the body. He was shot through the heart, fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved. So it got him right in the heart, huh? Went right through the ribs. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Why? Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon on the boat. The murder weapon? A pistol. Detective Gumshoe. That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right. Sorry, Your Honor. The murder weapon found on the boat was the decisive evidence. Wait, what? That's not the revisal I was expecting. Tisk. Yes, the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the... Oh, there were fingerprints on the... Oh. There were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. Well, what? Interesting. We did see it in his right hand in the picture, too. So that's not a contradiction. At least I think we did. Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints found the murder weapon? Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the murder weapon in question. Accepted into evidence. Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Snap. Detective. Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes. The ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol. Hey Nick, what does he mean the ballistic markings? It's like the fingerprint of a gun, basically. Hey Sir Mike, how's it going? Shocking. We're fighting Dracula in court, by the way. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. Nick, he's glaring at me. Tisk, very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Eh? Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. Oh wow, my words exactly. Barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. Examine these ballistic markings to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was, without a doubt, fired from this pistol. Snap. The pistol, which you may recall, was covered in the defendant's own fingerprints. Order in the court. This is bad. It makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Well, Judge, I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However, you wish to hear the witnesses speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued and will take a brief break. I will call my witness after recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge? Yes? What are you doing? A 10-minute recess, now! But wait, Snap! Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man! Dracula is no joke at all. He is stiff as a board. Who's running this court anyway? I don't know if I like this guy. He's very, very demanding. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon. Pocket photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. Wait. Something feels off. Said that there was fingerprints from his right hand, but that doesn't really look like a right hand. Maybe that'll come up later. Is that you on the boat? Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me, I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then, the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. It was a suicide? That's the only explanation I came up with. Huh, how am I gonna convince everyone of that? Say, Maya. Any progress with Mia? Oh, sorry. So good. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? Can't call my sister. Might as well not be here, right? No, I need you here. No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right? It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium, can't even contact spirits. Well, everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck's gonna run out. Really? Yeah, you know, Edward said that. Whoa, right. Don't jinx this case worse than it already is. I already said that. It's bad for my heart. Oh, sorry, whoops. Probably shouldn't have said that in front of Edgeworth. But yeah, Maya's my cheer squad. It's like, a team can't win without cheerleaders, right? Mr. Juan Connor, call your witness. Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand? Lotta Hart, you are a research student at university? That I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? Y'all need to learn some manners. Wiggle my finger. Understand? Yeah, I understand. Very well. Testimony, please. Witness's account. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang, came up from the lake. Also, you know, kind of like that bang. I don't know where that came from. When I looked down, there was a window, two gents in a boat. And there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing in the lake with a boat. There's two bangs. Enough. Huh? Judge, she happened to take the photo of the incident. This is that photo, accepted as evidence. But, well, this is a surprise. Very remember one of the murder. We actually already have that one, so I don't need to add it to my evidence record. Give Phoenix eye beams a little rest. Order are removed from the court if you do not have order immediately. All they did was wiggle around. You don't have to be so rude. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats in that lake, so the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Snap. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Order, order, order. I will have order. Well, Judge. Evidence is decisive. I have very little to doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds the defendant... Objection! Wait, Your Honor. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. A cross-examination? We have a photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words and they all read guilty. You lose. Or, do you claim to have found contradiction in your testimony? I did, actually. Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. Snap. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. Nick, contempt of court, you know. I guess I understand. Well, what are you gonna do? You really think there was a contradiction with the facts in your testimony? I think there was. I think I noticed one little thing. Wow, impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, take it on. Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Very well. Pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. I think I already know exactly where to go. It's Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. In my car, heard this bang, came up from the lake. I looked out, and when I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. Actually, I should press first. Hold it! Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. Objection. You're asking meaningless question. Meaningless! Contradiction, Mr. Wright, not being this babble. Karma, I think I hate you. You're trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? He probably noticed her contradiction, too. I want to say this. It's gonna be a... Yep, okay. So there's a mistake. Ow, penalize me. Now I'm definitely on the right track, it's just this game is dumb. So you weren't looking at the lake at the time. Nope. Looked after I heard a noise. Objection. She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not literally chat with the witness. Maybe the camera? Nope. Say, like, I'm on the right track. I can see the contradictions here. But I don't know which item they want me to use. They fired 3 times? Interesting. Still counts as a mistake. So it fired 3 times, but she only heard 2 bangs? There's something I'm missing. Some massive contradiction. Objection? Guess I can't just, you know, do whatever. Not sure I follow? Clearly contradicts the, I thought. I'm very convinced, but whatever. I don't care about the judge. Am I gun jumping? I don't know. you sure about that? Yeah, sure as the country how can to be. Sounds pretty sure. Press further. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake? Well, sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Is her heart you? Objection! Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No, she hasn't. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained! Yes, of course. Oh, great. Should have taken this hard. There was a contradiction. Huh. Oh, that wasn't it either. Alright, I got the last one. There's 7 mistakes, jeez. They're not, are they? They're definitely related, but whatever. Now. Am I gonna get a game over? I guess I'll just keep pressing, because there's something I'm missing here. Why are you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures in my research. Just research. This all sounds suspicious. Press further. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research? Objection! What does the witness' motive in camping the lake have to do with this case? The answer there is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. Wait, now I'm the one who says that. Well then say it already. Objection sustained. It's for nothing, Your Honor. Can you just hold him in contempt for court? Come up from the lake. Nope. I looked after I heard the noise. Objection. She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, blah blah blah. I don't care about what you say, Karma. Just after midnight, you say. In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Huh? Yeah, well, yes. I know you want to follow contradictions, but really? Next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness continue testimony. Ugh. Clearly see the 2 men. Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? No, not really. Wait a second. I was asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the 2 men. Yeah, well, of course. The witness has testified that you saw them. There's also a photo. You best look over your repressed contradictions. He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Enough. I think we've heard all. Okay, so I wasn't supposed to look for contradictions. I was just supposed to find... I was just supposed to press everything. Should I just start doing that instead? Thank you for the host, Safi. Appreciate it. Oh, press the wrong button. You aren't able to find contradictions. There's like 3 contradictions. The game just doesn't want me to use them. But Your Honor. Snap. You keep your promise. I didn't promise anything. I fear that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? Uh-huh. A lot of this testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know what you mean. But if I can't say anything, what can I do? Say it anyways? He was sufficiently covered to make a decision. Then pass your judgment. Very well, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Hold it! Who was that? It was me. Maya. Is something wrong? Is this another Deus Ex Machina? Except instead of Machina, it's... Yeah, there's super obvious contradictions in what she said. They just don't care. No, I do not. A lot of heart. Testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you're actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Ah, that face. Did you really clearly see Mr. Miles Edgeworth last night? Did you see him fire the pistol? You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst. Answer me, Lotta. What's the big idea of treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear. I saw Edgeworth. I don't even know who that is. Objection. Enough, Judge. Declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. Sorry, but you were warned. God, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He's in contempt of court. What did I do? Oh, no. Wait. I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Ha! What is the difference? All that remains is the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Wrong. Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Oh, Phoenix bringing out the big guns. Order. You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. Oh. Dracula being told no. What? This Slaughterhouse made a new testimony. The defense does have the right to cross-examine her again. But he is in contempt of court. No, I am. If you're gonna arrest someone, arrest me. Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately. Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Maya. Wow. Thanks, Maya. You did what you could. See? I couldn't do it without my cheer squad. Pih, I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses. I'm running out of time. I can find a contradiction in there else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. Do I only have one pot? I only have 1 point left still. Yep. So I'll clear a day. Man on the boat with Mr. Edgeworth. That's it? Uh-oh. I don't know if I can find anything in that. Wait, what will Maya say? Hold it! Well, what about the other man? Objection! You cannot expect to be allowed to blithely ignore your promise to Wright. I believe you claim that there was another contradiction in the witness' testimony. Please find it, if you can. Why? Well, I lost. Game over. I didn't realize I was promised not to press. Yep, I got a guilty. Double death. That is all. Court is adjourned. Blah blah. Alright, can I get a restart? Thanks, right, starting. Wow. Do I have to go through everything again? Oh no! I've made a terrible mistake. Alright, we're gonna blaze through this. It's okay, Civvy, it's my fault. But I guess I have to just go through this. Can I speed this up somehow, I wonder? So how many hours are we at so far? We're at 1 hour and 40 minutes so far. I'll probably go to 3 hours, maybe 2.5, and then I'll stop. So, yeah, at the very least we're gonna get to where we were before, for sure. Blah blah blah. Well, sorry guys, I guess we can... I don't know what to do now that we have to click through all this stuff. I mean, tap through all this stuff. Cough. That's a bit harder than it sounds. Let's see, can I hold this button? Nope. Yeah, no, that's a difficult thing. At least I can press this button to do it, but it's not very fast. Hi, Von Karma. How's it going? Defense is ready, Your Honor. It's Von Karma. Are you ready? Oh, whoops. Sorry, I didn't mean to show my badge. Apparently that button... It doesn't. It does not work. Because pressing is, I mean, this is a totally legitimate copy. But the touchscreen does not work that way for this game. In this particular thing. Christmas Eve, Santa Claus was there. You know, Larry didn't know anything about it, but we haven't seen the second witness at all. And he was technically the first witness, so... Thanks for the overhead map. Testify the court by your arrest now. Actually, I'm the one supposed to be handling these proceedings. Nope. Wrong. Only one thing you need to do here. You only need to yell guilty. I feel like you've done that in another timeline. Yeah, I would have just saved or something before I did that if I had known it was going to give me a penalty for pressing for information, which was very relevant to the case, by the way. Like, if you saw one person, then obviously you would have seen the other person, but whatever. Anyways, I'm guessing that the thing I was supposed to do there is present the picture. Alright, cross-examination. What did I do here again? I don't think I gave him anything. I think I just pressed for information. Yep. You said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? Objection. Probably give him a deeper voice, but I don't know how to do that. I think this is probably as deep a voice as I can get. And it's not very deep to begin with, really. Also a little difficult to do, but, you know, that's to be expected. Oh wait, let's see, we had to see the crime as fast as we could. Hold it! It's weird how Phoenix goes from like asking really good questions to just kind of rambling. Kind of hard to get a real clue on like what Phoenix's character is, I feel. Like sometimes he's sassy, sometimes he's really rude. And then like other times he's just like really intelligent. Usually when we're, you know, showing the decisive evidence, he's like, whoa, really smart. I imagine he would be the kind of guy who's like really good at one kind of puzzle and then he's just awful at another. I didn't suspect anything at all. Hold it! Using the actual button? No, I'm just clicking the touchscreen. Well, I'm pressing the A button? I think it's the A button. I have a thing here for when I play a different game that says all my things on it. Okay, maybe I don't because it's gone. Okay, here it is. Let's see, this button is the A button. Both. Like, holding down either of them does not work. Well said, Nick. You're the man. Wait, did I not do something right? Oh, it's 3 minutes after midnight. That's good. Did I not get the gun or anything? What's going on here? Okay, there it is. I don't know why I skipped ahead. I guess I accidentally skipped something or something. Didn't strike the bone, so it's well preserved. But yeah, I guess I'm like skipping ahead a little bit with this whole thing, huh? It's like it said the gun shot 3 bullets, there was 2 bangs. And there's only 1 bullet. Like 3, 2, 1, these things don't really add up. Alright, so sorry again for this mess up. Taking time on the screen. Let's see, murder weapon found as decisive evidence. Why? Serious scene, expect to be able to skip it. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's a reload? I don't know. Whoa. I don't know what that was. I don't even know what I pressed. Totally legit, by the way. It is completely legit. That was built into the DS system in 1998. And, you know, this is a really old version, so it's kind of buggy. And, you know, weird things pop up from time to time whenever you press, you know, this XYZ dragon cannon button that I have here. What does he mean, ballistic markings? Blah blah blah. Ballistic markings are like a fingerprints of a gun. Feel like they stole my line. I said it first, you know. Under view than HUD. What? I don't know. It's fine the way it is. I got rid of it, so it's fine. This is bad. It makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Just like it made it look like Will did it. Probably was the recess for the last 10 minutes. Judge, do the thing. This court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court anyway? I don't know. That's a good question. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were found on the murder weapon. Well, you see, that's actually my gun. Yeah, I just have a casual gun. Yeah, it was me. You must believe me. Didn't shoot him. I don't know. Weren't you right there? It's like, where did the second bang come from? That's what I'm confused by. One explanation I can come up with. Huh, I'm not gonna convince anyone of that. Alright, we're almost back to where we were. Get back to the Deus Ex Machina, as Zaffy put it. I think it was Zaffy. No, I need you here. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts. She does actually help. There have been a couple points where I'm like, stuck, and she asks questions like, well, what about this? Whoa, whoa, right. Don't jinx this case even more than it is, even though you've already lost. That for my heart. Whoops. Alright, court back in session. Call your witness. You punk. That I am. Good. One thing, add anything trivial or subjective. Y'all need to learn some manners. Like this one time, me and my buddy Keith. I don't remember any of those, darn it. Alright, so I just had to press everything, which is really annoying. Alright, this bang! Kinda like that. So, you know, if you're watching the video, like the recap of this in the video, just skip ahead. I guess it's kind of late to say that now when we're already almost there, but, you know, skip ahead to like a minute or two. Because nothing important's gonna happen. I don't have any good commentary, so I will remove from the court and not have order immediately. Like, why do they even bring these people in here? Also, are they not taping this? Like, there are no videotapes or people taking everything they say. Like, why are these people even here? Order, order, order. I will have order. Evidence is decisive. Defendant. Objection! Wait, Your Honor, I haven't even gotten like 1 point off. It's all a vital piece of evidence. Yeah, there's about like 3, but they want you to press everything. Find a contradiction in your testimony. Very well. I have to press everything. Then I will have you in contempt of court. There's a contradiction with the facts in her testimony? I think there was. I didn't notice anything. I noticed like 3 things that are wrong with her thing, but the game won't let me do it. I could put in my actual answers and be like, okay, well, she heard 2 bangs, this gun fired 3 shots, and there's only 1 bullet. A lot of contradictions there. When does it count? It was Christmas Eve just after midnight, I reckon. Hold it. Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Yeah, well, I guess. I guess that makes sense, given all, you know, time zones and all. But I don't know. Time's kind of a weird conundrum. It's like 1 second it's that second, the next second it's the other second. Kind of hard to wrap your mind around, you know? I'm a research student at my university. Taking pictures of... Yeah, I thought about that too. Press harder, press hard. Be more specific about your research. Don't wag your finger at me. Because, like, her motive is important for camping at the lake, because then we would need to know, like, why is she scanning the lake? I doubt she was expecting a murder. Hold it. Like, unless the game tells me otherwise, I'm gonna just start pressing everything, unless there's a very clear contradiction. But, seems like the last 2 have not really had that. Please clearly see the 2 men. Look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. Wait a second, I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking them if you saw the 2 men. Yeah, well, of course. Objection. Jumped in quick, he's hiding something. Hold it. You watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. Objection. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. On Karma, I think I hate you. Now, I would say another contradiction is she's going to say, like, she was scanning the lake, but if she's scanning for meteors, why is she scanning the lake and not, you know, the sky? Like, why was the camera not pointing at the sky as well? I mean, I guess meteors would fall... No, they wouldn't fall in the lake. That would be pretty scary. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained! Yes, of course. Okay, great. Enough! I think we've all heard we need here, Mr. Wright. It seems you're unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting. But, Your Honor... But, Mom... Karma's bullying me. Now you have to leave. Understood? Real fishy. It's so fishy, it's like their whole court case is on a lake. Pass your judgment. Very well, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Hold it! Why didn't they give Maya a thing? Why doesn't she have her own voice clip? Does Mia have one? No, I guess she hasn't actually said anything, has she? Do you need to use the facilities? I didn't see that. Testimony stinks! This is a matter of life or death. Oh! Like she got punched in the nose. Did you clearly see Mr. Miles Edgeworth? Or does not acknowledge this Vince's outburst? Answer me, Lotta. What's the big idea to treat me like some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear. I saw Edgeworth. Objection. Enough, Judge. Declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, yes, of course. But you were warned. What did I do? Wait. I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Ha! What's the difference? All that remains is the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Wrong. Wrong. What? Didn't you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Alright, now the big issue is, what is the answer? You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. In a new testimony, defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. It's in contempt of court. No, I am. It's me, Maya Fey, contempt in court master. Sorry for the squeaks. This chair is awful. Do the rest. Good luck. Maya, I'll miss you. Click. Peh, I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses. Badgering me enough. If I find a contradiction here or else, Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. Last statement. Tuesday, the man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. I guess this. Objection! Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. The photo I took? The very same. Something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So, the picture was taken with a professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? That face. Mr. Wright has a point. Objection. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please. Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart. What? Could you see the defendant that night? Of course. I said I could, and I mean I could. It's by the circumstances you're citing. I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. Even though it wasn't really that vague, but whatever. How Edgeworth was seen. You're right. It was a cold night, and fog was thick as bricks. So once I finished setting up the camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out in the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem. You used binoculars. Very well, beginning the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. One better be good. Now see, the issue with that is if this picture was taken... Like, the guy fell out of the boat, didn't he? So... Yeah, whatever. No, wait. Whoa, no presenting. Hold it, I want to press. So? How could you see Edgeworth? Now just hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee Top's never gonna find a gal where I'm from. I'm sure he's have trouble with that as it is. Nobody loves me. Oh. There's no way I love Phoenix. He's such a cynical guy. Your camera? Yeah, it's got an automatic... Objection. The issue we are concerned with is Mrs. Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all. Objection sustained. He's not letting her answer any of my questions. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? You got smacked. I got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers? Objection. The camera is irrelevant to this case. You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with your line of questioning. But know this. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. You wish to protest further about the camera? Yes. Make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there. Very well, Miss Hart. You will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I hear you. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. Objection! Why is it facing the lake then? You're photographing shooting stars? That's a lie. Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have pointed camera upwards to take photos of stars, Miss Hart. Oof. Every time she leans her head back, it's like she just got punched in the face. I feel a little bad. That's right, where are you driving at? Wind is not the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well, then what exactly was she photographing? I think I have an idea, actually. What was Miss Hart trying to take a photograph at? Take this. Miss Hart? This is what you were trying to photograph! What was this? A newspaper article? Gordy. Ah, the sighting Gordy at the lake. Well, Miss Hart? I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Well, you proof that I was down at the lake trying to photograph Gordy. Do I have proof? I think I got proof, actually. I have proof. I have it! Proof! Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. No joking around this time. When do I ever joke around? Take this. Proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Ugh. The camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? This photograph here was taken with gunfire on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to the article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had to set your own camera to respond to loud noises. I knew that she was up to something. Something dumb. I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah. Not bad. Are you lawyers this smart? So, smart boy, I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than the witness's idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey! But as she so sequently said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true, you were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it. What could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please provide your testimony. Right, fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing. Something will change, it has to. I'm gonna spot it. Karma is pretty nervous. Lotta's new testimony. Jeez. Actually, I'm not a research student at university. I'm an investigative photograph. Imagine a scoop would be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out of the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked straight up to the rig. Wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I'm looking right at that boat the whole time, cross my heart and hope to fry. Succinctly. Look, English is hard, and this Von Karma guy uses Dracula English. Objection. Witness testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more time with another pointless cross-examination. Objection. I claim a defense right to cross-examine your witness, Your Honor. My karma's up to something, I know it. Wow. Sorry for Doggo, I don't know what she's up to. Was there a contradiction? In the cross-examination, you assure yourself you must have heard something in your mind. Ah, that would be a first. Haha, very funny. Very true. Last chance. Wait, what? There's no problem with the testimony this time. We will let the witness leave. That's my verdict at that time. Understood? Does this mean I can't even press her for stuff? Alright, let's look clearly. Actually, I'm not a research student at the university. I don't really care about that. Investigative photographer. Imagine what it's going to be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. That's all I was fighting. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. No, the porks. I'm sorry. She got spooked by something. Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. There's a lot sharper sound than I would have expected. What am I to look at? So I watched the boat the whole time. Hold it! There wasn't much else to look at? Yep. I don't know, she heard it bang and she thought Gordy was out there. Kinda doubt she'd waste time looking at a boat. What? What do I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Witness, continue. Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there. I don't like that he doesn't flinch at all. Oh, flashed in one of the men's hands. I heard another gunshot. Was there nothing on the lake boat at that time? Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so, nope. The lake was smooth as glass. Nobody was on shore either. Gonna find some sort of contradiction in his testimony. Maybe to beat Von Karma any other way. Has to be something. A research student at university. Yeah, again, I guess. Ow! I am on the right track. I'm trying to make it see, like, hey, there was 2 gunshots, why is there only 1 picture? Alright, let's press. Press a little back for further. What kind of person are you? I ain't sure I'm high-faulting enough to be called a man or anything. Investigative photographer. Hold it. An investigative photographer? Yep, you got your photo and you sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Yeah, I was taking a picture of my sister's graduation last year, and guess what? What? There was a big yofu. What? Just hanging in the sky. A what? You know, an unidentified flying object, a UFO. Oh. So I have sort of revelation. I become an investigative photographer. Kind of shaky business for a career. Basis for a career. Heck yeah, they even have him up on the TV. I'm not sure that appearing in local news and rumor of the month show qualifies. This month show was Bigfoot stood on Acorn Hill. What? Let's keep moving, shall we? Yes, Your Honor. Even the judge is like, alright, you should just give up there. You put the automatic sensor on your camera. Yep. Borrowed from a friend at the university. Yeah, as every sound picks up. When it gets a bang, it snaps a shot. Yep. So how many pictures has it taken so far? All the time a camera trigger was that night. Also, is my 10 thing ready? Yes. Move it up a little bit. And then I need to open this back up. Hey, before I got open that too, the lake be swarming with competitors. I doubt that people really would compete with you. Well, actually... Objection. Mr. Wright, I'll now have you ask a question with no relevance to this case. The bang looked right straight at the lake. There's something I'm missing. Not much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Okay. It was with the back end of her last statement where she's like, oh, I was looking at around everywhere. So it's like, whatever. Were you really looking at that boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at the boat. There's the only thing there. Any normal person would be looking at it. I agree, any normal person would. But you were far from normal. The insults. What? You all want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Ah! Order, continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch the boat. You need them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Ah. Well? Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all. Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, you know, I could be a witness to a murder and all. Kinda got excited. I sure was watching the boat. Till now. This is totally uncalled for. But hey, you got the photograph, you got proof. Still, we can't see who's shooting who in this. Right. That's why I took the photo and... Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day, shut your pie hole. Shut my what? What was she gonna say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. You even had a photograph to prove it. But you really can't tell from the photo who's shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo, said it will drop the quality and might... Should be able to see who's who. She enlarged that photo. Why would Von Karma not let her show it? Got a hunch. If that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma, by chance, if I'm wrong though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth, or worse. What should I do? Make her show the enlargement. Miss Hart, look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. You enlarged this photo, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court? Objection. Because it does not exist. What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. You old fool. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? Miss Hart? Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. Objection. The prosecution objects to submission of this evidence. Objection denied. Witness will show the enlargement, court. Oh, wow. Getting absolutely destroyed. But yeah, like, at this point, you should just be like, hey, Von Karma, you're not a good prosecutioner, you're hiding stuff. This is film. You could probably enlarge old photos, but also this is very clear. It's like, we still cannot see fire, and this could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this evidence. Alright, we've already got a big contradiction here. Boom! Happy now, Mr. Wright. There has to be something. Yeah, just enhance. Have you ever seen, what's the name of that show? It's a law show, I can't remember. See something. As for enlargement, you got the enlargement. And a little good it has done any of us, that's why I requested she not show it. I suppose this means that the cross-examination is over. Yeah, CSI, that was it. Thanks, Safi. And I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lana Hart. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of time. You have anything to add? I stated everything I needed when this trial began. Decisive evidence and decisive witness. It wasn't really decisive at all. What else it could possibly require? Nothing, of course. Yeah, you can. Sivia, it's magic. Alright? You got my cheer squad over here that can turn herself into like a 26-year-old. Anything is possible with imagination. I'd put a rainbow here if I could. Did say the quality would dip. It actually got better. See, object to the enlargement. Try other evidence. Alright. No, there's evidence. Objection. I believe we have spent enough time talking about evidence. Indeed. Heard opinions on every piece of evidence but this enlargement. No point in reacting to intercept. It's bad, real bad. What should I do? Object to the enlargement? Your Honor, this is something decidedly... Okay, that's what I was trying to go for. But what might that be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange. Okay, here goes nothing. What exactly is strange about this photo? I think I already got this. It's like, this is a guy's left hand? Take that! Here, Your Honor. The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand? Hand contradicts another piece of evidence. And the left hand does what? Let me show you. show you the evidence the left hand contradicts. Maybe the gun. Evidence is clear. That man in the photograph is holding a pistol in his left hand. However, prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, let's use Edgeworth's words, the man shooting the pistol in the photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. I like the use of Edgeworth's words to defend Edgeworth. Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I don't know why I even invite you guys here. Would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright, yes, Your Honor. You've given us definite proof today. Now it is not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, leaves us with one rather large problem. Mr. Edgeworth doing it, then who shot our victim? And why was he on that boat? Precisely! As we have seen, there was no other people in the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? Larry! The victim himself. Only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. It'd be great if it was Larry. It's like, yeah, I shot him. This guy I didn't even know shot him. It's like, ho ho ho. Santa's coming to town. Saying the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. Objection. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright, but suicide is out of the question. What? Examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot. Yeah, that makes sense. Better not pout. Better not cry. Better not hide, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. No, you better not hide. Larry's coming to shoot you. Doesn't take a thinker to see what he's doing. The victim was clearly shot further than a meter away. A meter? That's 3 feet. Thank you for the math. Clap, clap, clap. There's no way it could have been suicide. Why does he care? Mr. Von Connery, are you sure the accuracy of your data? Of course, I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. Why? Autopsy report updated. I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the one defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. Court orders defense prosecution to further investigate. Yes, Your Honor. That is all. Court is adjourned. Well, we did it. Edgeworth is safe for now. Can we give up now? He's probably gonna be like, woo, that was a close one. Hey, Edgeworth, how's it going? Don't you have anything to say? No, I've yet to be declared innocent, Mr. White. Or, right? Oh. Yeah, what happened on the lake? What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Look, I'm gonna go check on Maya. Oh. Right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Yeah, I'm sure she'll be happy to hear you say that, Edgeworth. Jerk. He totally wanted to say thank you. Such a tsundere. Whatever you say that. I read a transcript of Lada's entire testimony. Thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter. The only part of her testimony that stood out was the bang she heard. To be continued. Alright, now the big question here is, should we put this off? It's already at 2:19. I think this would actually be a good time to stop. Not that I particularly want to, but like I don't want to hurt my throat. You know? Plus there's some stuff I need to figure out. So, let's see what this scene is, and then... Hey, Nick, it's you! Wow, she's actually in jail again. Glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day okay. It's a relief. Hey, why'd you do that anyway? I'm not gonna have my cheer squad detectiving with me. I just knew I had to do something. I know not the lawyer my sister was. I'm sorry. Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay? Oh, okay. I don't really need to stop, but I feel like I probably should. You know, measure this out, don't burn myself out on it. So, we had a lot of information today. Found out Mr. Edgeworth was the killer, and then he wasn't the killer, and then he doesn't know what happened. But it wasn't suicide, so someone else is involved here. Someone else killed this guy. But yeah, I will call the stream here, and we will probably continue tomorrow, unless I explode, which is very possible. You never know when you're going to explode. But anyways, I'll see you later. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And I will be putting the video up on YouTube as usual. So, you know, if you missed anything, catch it there. Lala's out of the story, the rest of the case is great. Okay, kinda glad to hear she's gone. She is kinda annoying. Also, it's kinda hard to do the little voice like this, where I, you know, talk like this and everything. But anyways, thank you all for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you later. Thanks again.